No.
Soon. Yeah, we can start doing that soon for sure.
Let's see.
Where did I put the music player?
That's what I was gonna get.
Yeah, the kidnapping one's on you. The gargoyle one's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, that's fine. We can still get it. Wow, that's way off. Where is?
And you don't have a Tremere to throw everything in the pot for you, so you're gonna have to find one live.
And it really was annoying that it was like, you were like, we got to figure out how to do the Tremere thing. And then, like, as soon as we got started, it's like, here's a supplement book for how
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, really?
It never fails.
And I was like, mother...
It's
What are you talking about?
There was a source book that we linked in the chat earlier this week that had a source book to explain how the Tremere are in the Sabbat, because the Tremere are not in the Sabbat normally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff on there.
I haven't had a chance to look it over, but I plan to. All right.
So by
Yeah,
the way,
I didn't have... I'm sorry?
Shay, consideration of your question, I drew the 9 of Pentacles for you. And it says... Let's see, wait. You worked hard to create abundance in your life. You can fully enjoy the fruits of your labor. Sit back, relax, enjoy the luxuries and pleasures of the good life.
I'm just gonna stuff so many vampires in that dungeon.
I was gonna say that might just work for you, because we're about to go on vacation, hun.
There you go.
All right.
The cards never lie.
Too loud. Let's go down to 30. Okay. So I'm gonna put the Twitter notifications out, and then I will take the away screen down.
No, I don't want.
Promo. Shane coming in with another subscription. 46 months. Our sub baby is so old. It's almost 4. Jeez, have we been really doing it that long? Almost 4 years? Wow. Free League Publishing sent me a bunch of books, so maybe when we hit that 4-year mark, I'll just do giveaways and give out Alien RPG and Things from the Flood or Tales from the Loop books, because they sent me a ton. I have like 5 of each now because they double boxed me, and it's like, well, I guess these are mine now.
Nice.
Promotions. Gotta get those promotions.
How much experience did we get last time?
We were not given experience last time. 6?
Do we get some?
You have 6.
We got 6?
You got 6.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wow.
You have just gained 6.
I like to do 6 on average generally.
Nice. Don't tell Ark that. He'll scoff at you and be like, they deserve 1.
Yeah, Ark will be sometimes. Some of the times, Ark will be
It's
like,
so funny because like I was wondering because like in our games we always gave 6, like that's the norm. And then like if you did something like amazing and like so basically the way we do it is the STs are all allowed to give 1, and then all the players get together and give 1. So like we have a vote at the end of the day, and so that way you could potentially get up to 2 more experience per session. So when you were doing like 4 and 2 and stuff, I was like, wow, stingy. And you're like, Art's like 1. I'm like, dang, Art.
Yeah.
it is so funny.
Sometimes when Ark's feeling generous, he'll offer a lollipop.
Yeah. And
Like
Ark, we love
experience.
you, but give us more experience, you cheap bastard.
Yeah, no, some days he'll be like, you didn't do anything, you get none. And we'll be like, we literally kidnapped someone.
You've been role-playing all night.
Sir.
Yeah.
I'm being shushed.
Oh, who shushed you? Oh,
Hey.
the wife
Oh,
has
the wifey.
infiltrated.
The
And a cat.
waifu.
Hello,
Where's the cat?
Where's down?
It was on the corner of Cadence's.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at Reese's screen.
Alex, down. I'm gonna go to the Home Depot.
Okay.
Back soon.
Yes, love you, babe.
Bring
Do
me
you want me
back
to turn
some
the air on?
$2.
baby.
Want to book up?
Should I turn the air on?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm okay so far. Thank you.
Okay.
Create a vacuum.
Love you too, babe.
No air for
She's
you.
got the things.
Is Home Depot even open right now?
It's open.
I think
till
they're
like
open.
9.
Yeah, Home Depot's open.
Till like 10, I think, right?
Oh. I'm
Mhm.
still on like COVID time. I'm so used to everything closing at like 8.
Yeah, no, thankfully most of the stuff around us reverted back to, like, not everything, because, like, Wawa, which is, like, I don't know if everybody knows Wawa, but
I know what
it's
Wawa
our, like,
is.
7-Eleven or whatever, and all of them used to be, like, 24/7, but now they, like, cut back, so they're still, like, open later, but they're still not 24/7 anymore.
That was the worst when I went up to Philly for Christmas, like the Christmas of COVID, because me and my cousin, we'd go walk to the Wawa at like 4 a.m. if we
Mhm.
couldn't sleep,
Yep.
and we couldn't do that.
Yep, my friends and I
No
would game
thought.
until, like, 5 in the morning, and then we would, like, literally, like, get out of my house, walk to the Wawa, get some stuff, walk all the way back to my house and just chill and eat it. And my mom would come down the next morning and be like, "What are you all still doing awake?"
We
Like,
slept at some point, promise.
Like, we went to Wawa, that counted for us sleeping.
I'm just an early riser, okay?
Oh yeah, tell me that when you have to get up for school.
Yeah, right. I can't wake up for crap. She knows that.
2 hours of sleep is plenty.
I used to be like that. I can't do that anymore.
10 hours of sleep is not enough.
I'm with Shay on this one. Like, back in the day, I used to be able to, like, go to the club on Wednesday for goth night, go to the game on Thursday for LARP, and then, like, go to work Friday morning and be, like, totally fine. I would actually, there was a transformer in the back. I actually worked in an arcade. There was a transformer in the back, and I would hang out on a transformer and eat my breakfast.
That's how you got your superpowers.
That's right.
See, mine's weird, so I can, like, get, like, 2 hours of sleep, like, multiple nights in a row, but the moment I get back to my old schedule, I, like, sleep in, and 10 hours isn't enough.
Yep.
And then I do have to do that, like, but it's not even like I'm tired, because I could have gone another day, like, having 2 hours of sleep. It's literally like, oh, well, since I've stayed up so much these past few nights, I'm going to be responsible and go to sleep early. And so I go to sleep early, and then I wake up at, like, 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely the way I used to do it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Child.
Can't do that anymore. Yeah, what's this sleep you speak of?
Haha, I definitely got sleep today. Okay.
Yeah, your sleep schedule's all messed up, so...
On Tuesdays it is.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Alrighty. We have been live for a good minute now.
Of course we have.
Some great.
You have
great
to have
banter
your, like,
there.
good 5 minutes of silliness before you actually start the game, right?
Listen more with Vampire. Yes, thank you, Frost. Hello. Hi, this is us. This is everybody. It's Philadelphia by night, sort of Caine. Why don't we go around and introduce everyone? We'll just more or less go in a weird order of my choosing because I start at the bottom and I'm the one talking right now. So I'll just go ahead and say hi. I'm playing Sorka O'Doyle, La Sombra, and that is all we have to know right now. I'll jump it over to Shay, and then we'll just go counterclockwise from there.
Hello, I'm Shay, and tonight I am playing Lucia, the gangrel, the hungry dog girlie.
Hungry gangrel. Up to
The
K.
hungry good girl.
Up to K.
Oh, sorry, I was watching the ad that popped up on Twitch.
That's fine.
Because I was gonna see what the order was to know when I was coming up, but I guess I'm up now.
It's
Hey,
right
it's
now.
Kay. I am gonna be playing Delia, who, for Camarilla purposes, is a Malkavian. Yeah, that's it. Oh! I also would like to note that if it's not the day that we are at Lyceum still, 100% she is wearing this outfit. And she said that the reason that it works is because it's all green and it matches.
Mm.
So
I have been
We
reminded
got-
that I have a blanket nearby, and I'm going to put mine on too.
yeah, so we got a Pineapple Willie shirt with a stoner-looking pineapple dude.
Nice.
We got this green hoodie, and we got my plaid green pajama pants.
As a Lasabra,
and
I
makeup.
just put on my Cloak of Darkness.
Hee
Cloak of Shadows. Whatever. Same difference. There we go.
Quick, somebody throw fire at him.
No!
hee.
just hold a cell phone in front of me.
Oh, I would hold mine up, but it's right there.
But hi, Kay.
Hello!
Over to Cadence. It's your turn.
Good evening. I am Cadence, and I play Miss Tanya Beaujolais. Cadence. I can be what I want to be. Ha ha.
I think she's gonna be an astronaut one day.
The first vampire in space.
Yes, get me on the space station.
No vampires on the moon. Could vampires survive on the moon?
We don't breathe.
Yeah, I was gonna say they technically don't have to breathe. Well, shit, maybe we should just move to the moon, guys.
Yeah, but there's nobody to eat on the moon. You guys can't eat the cheese there.
Mm,
I mean, if I have I don't have eat food. Oh, hold on.
You're a
Well,
wonderful,
no, they got the
wonderful
space station.
storyteller for this
Super there.
chronicle, and I can speak good English.
Hold on. Gotta restart. I lost sound for a second.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. My mic got knocked out for some reason. Okay. Do it again, Reese. Do the
You do again.
Again.
So I am Reese Dragon. I'm your wonderful storyteller. I'm exactly the same spot. And I will be running the chronicle this evening. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. Our vampires need to roll us some rouse checks to see if they're hungry today.
I'm always hungry.
That's your secret? You're like the Hulk, except it's always hungry instead of angry.
Where be the rouse check on here?
I don't think there is one.
On this sheet?
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Just roll a d10.
There is.
if you click the dice next to the whisper roll, and then you can just type in rouse check, and then just how many dice you have to roll.
Rouse.
So Delia is hungry. Lucia is hungry.
Alright, I don't do that thing.
3 dots in, guys.
Everybody's hungry.
Miss Tanya is good.
Wait, hold on, what? Rouse. I know dice. Boom, critical.
We're professionals.
I'm so not hungry that I photosynthesize.
You're so not.
Torch is on a diet.
I'm on a liquid diet.
You're so not hungry that Delia walks up to you and says, "Hey, can I have a sip?"
She's like, hey, can I borrow one of those blood points?
Yeah.
So Delia and Lucia, please make sure to mark 1 hunger more on your sheets, please.
I did.
Excellent.
Let me get some sip.
Okay, is anybody planning to go hunting this evening?
Yes.
Sure.
I think the gangrel is hungry.
Well, I only have. So wait, I
I'm
have
probably like pacing in the yard like an angry dog,
a question.
I like that. That's good.
waiting for its meal.
Kay
Or
has a
waiting for
question.
that.
Kay has a question.
Yes,
So
Kat.
I have Methuselah's thirst, right? And it says your hunger can only be fully slaked by the blood of a supernatural creatures. Otherwise, it constantly remains at a minimum of 1 or higher, depending on blood potency. So does that mean if I'm at 1, I just have to drink from a kindred, and
So,
then it goes
yes.
down?
No,
Okay.
so the difference is that to actually go down to 0, you would have to drain a supernatural creature dry instead of just draining a human dry. Is
Okay.
my understanding.
That's kind of how I took it too. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
you
we're all.
you
It seems like we're all on the same page there. You gotta diabolize somebody.
Hee.
But other than that, you can get regular sustenance. It seems like.
Yeah.
So you
no,
don't actually need to feed from vampires. It's just you can't get below
Yeah.
1
I
ever
always
unless
have
you
that
always be
hunger.
hungry,
Mm-hmm.
slightly
Yep.
peckish.
Can't pick up some nuggets at McDonald's. You'll still be hungry.
Can't get the nugs.
Mm-hmm.
So what is everybody's predator type that is going to be hunting this evening?
Well, I'm not hunting because I'm at 1 and I can't get below it. So
Good point.
it's just another day for me.
Blood leech.
So we gotta
Blood
get you
leech.
someone.
Yeah. So how are we going about getting some blood here tonight?
I can go with you. I can manipulate some people's minds. I can watch you feed.
I need another vampire.
Oh.
Another kindred.
And hold on, I'm gonna adjust the mic here so we can hear you a little better. And please remember to speak up from how far away you are.
I need another kindred.
Okay. Well, maybe we can go try and find someone that's hunting.
Okay.
It's the beginning of the night.
You mean like hunt the ones hunting?
Yeah. Hunters
Hunt
hunt
the
the hunters.
hunters.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically our job, isn't it?
But just don't attract the hunters that actually hunt us.
Yeah,
I don't
hunt the
know.
hunters, but
We
not
gotta
the
find-
hunters. Hunting the hunters.
Yeah. I mean, is there an area in Philly that I would know of that tends to have more lower level vampires? With my, well, never mind. Oh, I do have Streetwise.
So give me a. Let's see here.
I also have Etiquette. I don't know if that would be anything. I'm better at Etiquette than Streetwise.
So give me a streetwise and intelligence. Because etiquette would be more like at court. You're
Yeah.
trying to
Well, I was
know
thinking
where
maybe,
vampires
like-
would be hanging out.
Knowing domains. But we're good. No extra would this be black market? I don't think so.
No. I mean, if you were looking for a bagger, that could potentially be black market. But
No. Oh, it's a bestial success.
okay. So let's see.
Well, no. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. It's half and half, but one's a 10.
No. You need 2
Okay.
for it to be a critical. So it's just a regular success here.
Cool.
Okay, so you would know that vampires would hang out anywhere where there would be humans that are easy prey. So anywhere around like clubs, generally in like blind alleys, around areas where if people went missing, nobody would miss them. So yes. So if there is like a homeless kind of city area, which usually migrates in Philly, then that would be a good place to go searching.
I have a story about a homeless person that scared me in Philly one time, but we'll go into that later.
You can tell me along the way.
Yeah. So I would probably say we should go, despite my past, to my past interactions, go to a homeless camp, because you can go to like clubs and stuff and find kindred that are hunting other kindred, but usually clubs are where like all the people that are good at social stuff hang out, and those are not really the type of people you want to be around, especially when you are hunting them. So I say we try and go for more of like the physical ones that probably will try and overpower someone either in a back alley or at a homeless camp. And usually homeless camp, you know, people that are like higher up, that are more fancy kindred, won't really want to be seen around there. So usually
There's Delia coming into play.
probably be the lower level ones that'll be there. Yeah, I can take you to the one that that I was scared. Someone scared me at.
This whole time as Delia's talking, I'm just staring at her drooling like I'm waiting to eat.
You cannot eat me. Now let's go. Oh,
Okay.
guys. Sorka. That's Sorka. That's me as a player, not knowing.
Yeah, it's alright.
Sorka and Miss T. We are going hunting.
Where are you heading?
To that homeless camp. You remember when I was like 14 when that one guy like popped out and like scared me?
I remember the smell.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Can I
That
bring
guy's obviously
something
not
back?
alive. But...
How far is that from the house?
So where are you actually going from? Did you all meet up at the dock? I should have probably asked that first. I apologize.
I was picturing the dock because that's where we meet up as a coterie.
Okay, how far
Okay,
would it be from
why I was wondering.
the dock then?
So Philly proper, if you're talking about the city, is kind of compact. So it's not too far. It would take her maybe 10 minutes to get there.
Well, I was arranged for a car, but you're well within walking distance. Sometimes it's good to take the gangrel for a walk.
Can I
Yeah.
bring something back?
Should we get you a leash?
Something back. If yes.
Oh, she pulls too much.
We've talked about this before. Yes, we have room in your accommodations for a guest.
Okay.
Just remember not to make a scene.
I grabbed the leash and
Yeah.
I handed it to Delia.
Yes. That's why I'm going. Don't worry, Sorka. We're not gonna be insane. Well, that's a lie. But we're not gonna cause a scene.
The second part is way more important.
Yeah. Alright, bye. And then I take you out on the leash.
And
I just have it like over my shoulder.
And I get a second leash and I take Brutus.
Okay. All right. So we're on our walk here. So like I said, it takes you about 10 minutes. City blocks are a bit longer, but considering that you are all very fit and you probably walk pretty quickly, it shouldn't take you too long, especially with the way everybody ignores traffic lights in Philadelphia. So you just walk across the street on red and get a car. It's fine.
I'm not worried about a car.
Mm-mm.
I can
walk
take a
across the
car.
street.
I probably could, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to the homeless camp, it's actually right now on the outskirts of a small park. There's a little tent city that they have set up. So the first thing that I'm gonna need is a
Real fast.
mhm.
I discuss along the way that I'll be the one to go first, and I will hide, and then
Then I
I
will
will
hide.
bring, and then I will use my powers, and then bring a kindred to you. But you still hide close by, but I go actually closer.
Like pack hunting.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm the scout. I am the... don't know the word. I am the front lines, maybe?
And I'm clever, girl.
Okay, so Miss Frontlines, give me a wits awareness. See if you can actually
Okay.
find somebody down here.
Also, while I'm down there, I turn on unseen passage,
Okay.
And
which
once,
that does require a rouse check.
Yes, I was just gonna say.
once Brutus and I are off the leashes, both of us are going to start slinking. Here is me.
I might have to eat someone while we're here.
While we're
You
here,
just bring back the guy, the human that the kindred's feeding on. It's
Also,
fine.
since the overlay doesn't show our dice rolls, please let us know if you
Oh,
have successes.
It was a fail.
So please make a habit of announcing your successes or failures.
All right. 2 successes for me on stealth, and Brutus. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
that dog is the shadows.
9 successes
Shadow
for
knows.
Brutus.
9 successes
Damn.
for Brutus. Damn, dude.
And then I
This
get-
is what he's built for.
2 successes. One of them being a 10.
That
Doesn't
peppers.
count, but it...
It feels good getting the 10.
Oh no, Shay, you
Oh, we
disappeared!
lost
Shay
somebody.
died.
Fix.
Fixed.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, Delia. So from the outskirts of camp, because they can't see you, you notice somebody that is walking with a predatory gait. You can see that they're stalking a person that is going off to take a pee. So you're kind of watching them roll up behind someone else.
Cool. Hold on, I gotta look at my powers.
Okay.
Not that one. That will make them attack people. I will. If they're walking far away, I will motion for the other 2 to like follow, but like at a distance. But I'm actually gonna go kind of like around, if that makes sense. To kind of like in front of wherever this dude is going to pee.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like hide behind a bush, right? And I'm gonna make a noise. like something like or something like that, like something weird, so that the kindred will then look up, but at the same time I'm gonna pop up, and then when we make eye contact, I'm gonna activate my power.
Okay.
And
How do I show my thingy thing?
me and my
What are
daughter
you trying to show?
are just flanking the hunter.
Okay. What are you trying to show, Kay?
I'm trying to show my power just so you know what it looks like, but it's not letting me. I don't know how to reveal it. No, because that just clicks it.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
You might just have to copy paste it. Did
I
you
could do
actually
it.
put the description in and everything?
Yeah.
So if you-
basically, I can just read it to you.
Okay. What do you use it?
Compel. So should I read basically the description is if I make eye contact, I can issue a single word command that the person has to follow to the T. And then no roll is required against an unprepared mortal victim, commanding a resisting victim, a victim the vampire has previously dominated, blah, blah, blah. In the scene, or another vampire requires a contest of charisma plus dominate versus intelligence plus resolve.
So who are you trying to compel? The mortal or the vampire?
kindred.
Okay. All right. So let's
basically,
see.
if they're like watching, I'm gonna make a noise from like where behind it, and then and then pop up.
Okay, so you make a loud noise. This poor guy is just trying to take a pee. He's like, ah! And like freaks out and turns around and kind of like slams shoulder to shoulder into the other vampire. And like starts skittering off. And like in the confusion, you make eye contact with the other vampire. So give me charisma plus dominate.
Okay. How do you roll dominate?
It's your level of dominate.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just add 2 to it then.
So for example, if you had 3 dots in dominate, you would roll whatever dots you have in charisma, and then whatever dots you have in dominate.
Yeah, the only thing is I don't want to click submit, because then I think it's just going to roll charisma. Oh, no, it says extra dice. We're good. I'm not the best at charisma. Oh, no.
Let's see.
Oh, I want a willpower.
Okay, so you can willpower.
So I can reroll 2?
Yeah.
Oh, willpower
Okay.
again.
Okay. So what is your singular command?
And is come.
Sorry, I'm a child.
I was thinking literally the same thing.
Sorry, I'm a child.
Anyway.
C-O-M-E.
Poor vampire's like, I don't have enough blood for that right now. That's what I was hunting him for.
I'm tired. I haven't slept.
So he immediately.
But also, I say it so that this person knows, or I guess follow might be a better one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah,
so
follow.
So this person immediately starts walking forward to you.
And then I start walking back towards Lucia. And is this person following me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Once
They're definitely following you.
Once he's out of sight and in the bushes, Brutus and I are just gonna clever girl this guy.
Okay. So give me a Dex and Brawl.
Dex and Brawl. Not Strength and Brawl? I can do Dex.
That's right. It changed it. So yeah, Strength and
It
Brawl.
wouldn't
I
have.
apologize.
Yeah, it wouldn't have to be Dex because I'm forcing them to come.
Yeah, it would be Strength and Brawl.
Okay.
Sorry.
Phrasing.
I know. Hey, I'm doing it on purpose. No, I'm not
Okay.
actually.
Questions?
Yeah.
She
If
is
anyone-
holding
At
the
least
leash.
it's just
y'all.
making them
Yeah,
come.
she's
What's the
holding the
problem?
leash too, so it just makes it even better. You're right. Listen, the innuendo is what I enjoy more than the actual imagery. It's fine.
Is our stakes considered melee or brawl?
Melee.
Stakes actually have special rules, but they are definitely melee.
Okay, good to know.
They're considered weaponry.
I'll just beat them into torpor then. That is a
Oh, wait, never mind.
Bestial success for me. That's one.
Jesus.
So that's 5. And
Okay, so what is your physical damage? Do you have potence at all?
No, but I do have claws that I didn't take out that I probably should have.
Okay. So here's the thing. You don't have to beat this vampire to torpor. With this, you could actually just grab onto him and latch onto him and take a blood point.
Okay.
It's up to you. I mean, like, you can definitely beat him into torpor, and then you can do whatever you want.
I mean,
But that's going to take a long...
I want to
We can
take
bring
them
back.
back too, so...
Okay, because that's going to be, like, loud.
Oh, then never mind.
Because,
I got
I
my
mean,
power.
just because he's compelled doesn't mean he's not going to fight back, is the thing.
Can I tear his throat out so he can't yell?
I mean, you can, but he's going to get a dex dodge here, so... Yeah, a second.
Do I get a bonus for being hidden?
Yes.
What's the bonus?
I'm going to take it out of his dice.
Okay. And then this one's for Brutus.
Okay, so he's got 1 success on his dodge, so you definitely got him.
There's Brutus.
Okay. So you said you don't have potence. What is your strength?
My strength is 4. This is my
Okay.
highest stat.
What about Brutus?
Brutus' strength is 5.
Alright. So, what are you doing when you attack him? Are you just, like, slugging him? Are you tackling him?
I'm gonna come from the side and like grab his throat and start crushing it.
Okay.
And Brutus is gonna dogo jump him and bite his face.
Okay. So you grab his throat, and he's, like, trying to, like, struggle and yell at the same time. And then Brutus jumps on him and starts grabs his cheek and starts doing the dog thing. All right. So now we kind of go into rounds because that was the kind of surprise. Even though there's no surprise, I like surprise because
Gotta
He
have
got-
surprise.
Yeah.
right. See, that's what I say. I like a surprise round. So now everybody, we're gonna go based on your dex and wits. So what is everybody's dex and wits?
Dex and
3
wits,
and 3.
For 3 and 2 for Lucia, and 5 and 2 for Brutus.
Okay, so
Doggo.
Brutus is 7.
This dog was bred to hunt vampires, and that's it.
Yeah. Delia, what was yours? Yours is 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Lucia, what is yours?
My what?
Your dex and wits.
My dex is 3 and wits is 2.
Okay, so you're a 5. Okay, so Brutus is up first.
Yep. He's gonna keep doing his his tear thing and try to rip his throat out.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Another 2.
Okay. He's gonna spend a willpower. Ooh, dang. Never mind. Okay, so Brutus does 5 more damage. Okay, Delia, you are up next.
I don't know what I do.
You could stake him.
I don't have a stake.
Sure you do.
I mean, sure I do.
You're out
Go
walking
my,
a dog and you don't have a stake?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, wait. Okay, wait. If I knew that we were gonna go hunt a kindred,
You would have been prepared for sure.
okay, then I will go up and try to stake him.
Okay, so let's find the stake rolls. We first gotta find the glossary
Can I
because
try to sneak up with my Silence of Death on?
I don't think you need to sneak up. He's very busy at the moment.
Just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
221.
I was gonna try and compel him again, but Brutus is on his face.
Who's got this, like...
Okay, for combat's sake, the staking player must make a called shot at a -2 penalty and inflict 5 points or more of damage of either type. Strength and melee.
Grab it. I go. Oh, anime style. Kidding.
Anime style. Give me a strength plus melee. I know you're awesome at that.
I'm so good at it, guys. You said it a -2 penalty, though.
Mm-hmm.
That means I lose all of my dice.
Then you basically can't do it. I mean, you can
I failed anyways. So
you
wait,
can
what is it?
burn the blood.
Sure. What is that? How do I do that?
That would give you a chance to get 1 success. You could add to your dice pool if you blood
How do
buff.
I do that?
By spending 1 blood, you can buff your physical pool.
I don't know what that means though.
You get hungry.
So it would give you.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, sure. I'll
You
get
would,
hungry.
number 1, you would get hungrier, but number 2, it would up your dice pool by 1. So instead of having 2, you would have 3. So you would have 1 chance to actually make a roll.
Okay. Use a willpower. Oh wait, would this be considered a unusually chaotic and unpredictable combat?
Yes. Lucia did not
Okay.
give you any indication that you were actually going to beat the crap out of some vampire.
Cool.
The original plan was to come down here so that she could feed.
Okay, so I have the advantage Agent of Chaos, and it's with the descendant of Vasata, whoever that lady is. You thrive while everything around you burns or spins into catastrophe. In turbulent situations, such as an unusually chaotic and unpredictable combat, a car chase through a crowded city, or when fleeing an exploding building. Once per session, you may re-roll a single dice without spending willpower.
I like it. Let's go.
Oh!
Oh, you got it. You got it. So you are able to stake him, but what is your strength?
1.
Okay, so you deal 1 point of damage as he is currently has a stake in him. That brings us to Lucia's turn.
He staked?
He has the stake in him, but he has not stopped moving yet.
In
Oh, he
Cloak.
hasn't
No.
stopped moving. Okay.
So you have to do 5 points of damage to get the stake all the way in.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab
No.
it.
Oh, so you gotta hit it now.
Yeah, like you can't just like.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
like
your turn
I
now.
stabbed him slightly. Like you have to like jam it all the way through the breastplate into the heart.
Cool. Okay.
It's your turn.
I'll grab the stake and I'll just start. I'll just pull it the rest of the way in.
Okay. So give me a strength and melee.
Yeah. Anytime. There it is.
All right. Let's see. He's gonna
4
try to.
successes.
Okay. What is your damage? 4, right?
Or
So that'll be just enough to stake him. So you jam the stake in. You're like, you actually just like punch it. You hit it into his chest, and he goes limp. It stops moving.
and then I just whisper. Smells delicious.
Don't kill him.
We'll sneak back with him, right?
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. How are we gonna get him back? We have to walk 10 minutes.
Just put him in a microwave. They'll never look there.
I'll never look in the microwave.
We could put a coat on him and some sunglasses, and just
No, I get
I'll
out
sling
my
him under an
phone.
arm.
I get out my phone.
I start feeding.
I call
Okay.
Sorka.
Okay, so Sorka, you get a ring on your phone. Wait, do you have a phone?
I do have a phone. I just never answer it. I
Oh,
hand
fun.
I hand
Okay,
my phone
so-
to Tanya.
So, okay, I was just gonna say, 'cause- smart, very smart. So,
Believe
you
me,
had-
I had to work through this once before. I don't touch phones.
okay, so you hand the phone to Tanya. So, Tanya, do you answer the phone, I suppose?
Yeah.
Sorka,
Good evening. How may I help you?
Miss T, you sound like you are a secretary.
I am secretary
Problem.
to the stars.
I probably should start paying her.
Yes. So, if you could pretty please, with cherry on top, tell Sorka that we need a car over at the park. I'd say the name of the park. We have a friend that needs to be picked up. And he's slightly inebriated, so we cannot
Inebriated.
walk him back.
I do dress him in sunglasses and a trench coat.
Totally weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
So, Miss T, do you respond at all, or are you just gonna like hang up?
And then I hang up.
Okay.
I didn't say a meeting place. How bad.
Sorcha, they're at a park and they need your help.
Oh,
I don't know. There is some park.
where
They're
they
bringing company home.
went to feed, no doubt.
Yeah.
Did they say where?
They just said the name of a park. They didn't say where.
What was the name?
You would know where it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say reach out to my contact. My driver is. I established who my driver was last time, and I need to actually make them an actual.
Let me go to your thing. It was
Stella, wasn't it? It was one. It was one of my. It was one of my herd right now. I need.
Yes, it was.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
I feel like
I need to promote her to an actual whatever the word is, a retainer. I need to promote her to a full-on retainer.
Gotcha. Yes, I believe it was Stella out of the list that you gave me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my experience to actually make her a full-on retainer. That way I could keep her as a driver. Because I hadn't spent it yet.
I like.
But
Now that we have
I
this
say,
list,
please
I was
call
like, when-
Stella.
Yeah, this time.
Tanya, please call Stella.
Stella.
I just assume she does it then. Cadence. I don't think she can hear us. Oh, nope, you're muted too. Hello?
I keep. Oh, God, what?
Now we can hear you. Couldn't hear you a moment ago.
Yeah, my computer's acting up. It's being stupid. Hoping it stays put now.
That was Sorsha messing up the phone.
Yeah, it's the Lysandra curse. I'm sorry.
A couple more feet away.
It happens. It happens.
Could you please call Stella and have her pick the 2 up? 3. Let her know that they're bringing a guest for dinner.
So why do you even own a phone?
People still need to get in touch with me, and I don't want to run up your minutes.
Well, I appreciate that. I call Stella.
Yes, hello.
Stella!
Hello, Miss Tanya?
Sorcha has need of you. She wants you to be driving to pick up our companions.
Of course. Where are they?
They're at this park. Tell her the park. Not for certain where in this park, but you might see them.
I assume they are smart enough to make their way towards an exit for you to find them.
Yeah, just look for
Do
them.
I have Stella's phone number?
Yes.
So they are at Dilworth Park.
Daleworth.
Dale.
That
I had
sounds
the park in my head, but I couldn't figure out what the name was.
I feel like while Miss Tanya is on the phone with Stella, I also call Stella.
Okay.
Because I suddenly remembered that I have Stella's phone number. Says the line's busy. I'll try again.
So she'll switch over. Yes, hello, Miss Delia.
Hey, Miss Tanya hung up before I could give a meeting location.
Yeah, she's
do you
actually
know
on the
where-
other line.
Oh, well, I was just gonna tell you. You know where all the homeless people are?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're gonna meet like about in like on like the edge of that wooded area, right next to it, with the trees and stuff. And then I hang up.
Okay, so she will meet you down there in about another 5 minutes or so. And you guys can load him in the car without too much of an issue.
Yes. That's what we do.
Delia.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Delia.
So you load him in the car without too much of an issue.
Delia. Hey, Delia.
Yes, Lucia? Yes.
Did you want to grab something for yourself?
No, I have my candies and drinks and stuff at the place. Also, sorry, my nose is stuffy. Also, you might actually want to have Brutus or someone go run back and like dig up the area to like get rid of all the kindred blood and stuff.
Okay.
Make it not look as suspicious.
Yeah, I just tossed the steak guy into the trunk and then I'll go do that. And I pet Bruce and I tell him, you're gonna get a big steak tonight. Big steak.
But not the kind we just gave him.
I'm gonna give you a cow.
Okay. So you guys get back to the warehouse, and you bring in your new friend.
Yes, I'm like, hey guys, we got a new team member.
You what?
Got a new team member for a short while until we kill them.
And I do weekend at Perny's walk in with him and I'm just like waving his hand.
Why? What is this?
I don't believe he's going to be much use to us.
No, he's food.
He's staked right now.
Do you want some?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
I kind of... See, the only... Do Sabbat members get that, like, weird glow around them when they Diablerize kindred?
Yes, everybody gets it, but there are powers that can hide it.
Oh, well, I don't have those powers, so I'm not gonna do it just yet. Well, I call dibs whenever I get strong enough.
On this guy?
Yes.
Oh.
To eat him completely?
Wasn't that the
Hey,
whole
you
point
guys-
of you going out for them?
Oh, I was going to use him as a blood bank.
No, I meant you.
Me?
No.
Me?
No, Lucia. Wasn't the whole point going out for Lucia?
Yeah. I helped.
But then you
And
called
she-
dibs on her food?
No, she already fed.
But she seems disappointed that you are going to finish it.
Well, none of us can finish him right now. Unless you're able to hide it.
Do you even know what he is supposed to be?
Nope. That's why we keep him alive and we get information and we ask him.
So you are just going to mystery cocktail him when it came time for diablerie?
We could ask
What is
him.
that? You go to what? Mystery what?
Mystery cocktail. You should diablerize him without knowing what he was, but I see what you're
That's
saying.
why we ask him. Yeah. We keep him until I'm able to get, possibly, I have to do more research to see if I am actually able to do what I want to do when it comes to me being able to hide that little thing for people to know that I ate him. I don't know what power that is.
Lucia, how secure is your facility in maintaining an unknown kindred?
I were to put a number of dots on it from 1 to 5, it would be 2.
So fairly good.
Good
Okay.
to know.
Yeah, it's like
Not that this is a game or anything.
that
On
vaguely
a scale
answers
of
my-
1 to 5.
We can also keep him staked
Yeah, keep him.
and then just stake him again
He should
after we
remain
get
in.
information.
He should remain in torpor for as long as possible. When you
Until we need information.
when you question him, do not do it alone, Dahlia.
Okay.
I'll go show
But
to his
I just-
room.
I just want to be clear, Lucia. This is gonna. I call dibs. I helped you get him.
I grumpy dog snort.
Right.
Yay!
But I'll take him to the cells and chain them up in addition to being staked. And
So before you actually leave the room, Adrian walks in and says, "It would be a shame to just eat him.
I wave.
You could
his
use
hand.
him as an. You could use him as an infiltrator. We can reprogram him."
I can do that. I can do that. I have this out of character. I have this thingy thing where I can once per story you can deprogram a vampire from their sect beliefs. To do so, you must completely isolate the subject and make an extended test of either intelligence or charisma plus insight in an atmosphere of specialized perfumes. Roll once per 3 nights of disputation. You can win after achieving a number of successes equal to twice the subject's willpower.
Yep, I'm aware of the power. It's awesome.
Yes, but I also, Delia would be like, but also I can only do that once. So first we have to figure out this guy's status, because I would rather save it for someone of like that's actually important. Because if this guy, not important, like to where it's noticeable, but like if this guy is like some loser that everyone kicks, I don't want to do it for him.
So how often are you able to use it?
One
Once per.
story.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was once per story. I thought it was once per session. Dang.
That's a heavy
Once per
cost.
session, that would be so OP.
But once per story
I
is very
mean-
limiting. You may want to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You may want to back
I
pocket
mean-
that.
I mean, as a storyteller, we could always change it.
No, I'm good.
No, but it is kind of OP, so it's
You
like
do it like once per year or something.
I knew when I took it that I would only be able to use it once, so that's why I was like, I want to save it, possibly.
I would save it. It's pretty cool. Save it for the.
Well,
purpose.
there are other ways that we can do it. We can break down his humanity. Leave him with me, and I will take care of it. Once it is done.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Priest, Sir, I have already called dibs on him to eat. Once we are done with him, is that all right with you, oh Holy Father?
One, I am not that kind of priest. We've talked about this, Delia.
It's respect.
Two, he's much more beneficial as both a tool and a potential weapon.
Yes, that's why I said when we're done with it.
Okay, so if we are able to take over this city, then you can eat him. How's that sound?
Okay. That means I'm just gonna wait. Are we gonna do this with everyone that we capture?
Not everyone, but this is the first person we've been able to capture. You see, we captured a minnow this time. We used the minnow as bait to capture bigger fish now.
And then I eat the minnows once we're done with them. Well, we all can eat them, but I'm the one that needs it enough to actually not feel like I need to eat any more. So I feel like I get first dibs. So wait.
It's not our fault you have an eating disorder.
It's not. But you guys respect it. We are a team. We are a pact. We all drank each other's blood. We drank each other's blood, goddammit. Sorry, priest. Not me to use the name in vain.
Oh my god.
I just do it to mess with you now. You didn't hear me say that, actually.
Or did
You
you?
did, but you didn't.
So
Julia actually said you didn't hear me say that, so.
He's like, okay, if we are able to gather enough troops, then I don't mind if you eat one or two.
Okay.
But for now, we need to use this one.
Wait, while you're here, should we strategize?
I did want to mention one thing. I have been gathering information, that's why I am here. The prince has an interesting connection with Egypt. I have some concern about him shipping things here from over there. As we all know, that's where all the elders come from. Supposedly, there's just things like artifacts and stuff that he will put in a museum. But I suppose there are some true artifacts in the bunch, and quite possibly a vampire.
Why would he need to transport a vampire?
Who knows what he intends to do with it?
You would not.
He could mean to eat it.
You would not want to make that public knowledge if he is the arts and artifacts is a front to smokescreen what his real plans are. It's very much like what we do, sister.
Yeah. It's not fun when you're on the other side.
It just plays us into an important opportunity. It means that I can pull strings and find out more information and maybe even endear ourselves to the prince with our own network and abilities. It may afford us an opportunity to find out what is so important that is being shipped here. And if it is something of great value, we can intercept it.
Thank you, Heavenly Father.
What I was going to propose is a potential attack on said goods. That way we can take what we want, and at the same time, you can defend it and endear yourself to the city.
And blame it on the Anarchs.
That can be arranged.
That is not a bad idea. If they're focused on the Anarchs, they will not be paying attention to us.
Very true. We've been hidden for quite a while now.
They already think that they drove us away.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably being overconfident and being like, now we just have to worry about the Anarchs in order to make the city our own. Also, something I wanted to point out. I don't know how we're going to use it, but it's something I thought of at some point throughout this past day, which felt like a week, but it was actually a day. Something that is kind of a big weakness of the Camarilla is this like whole clan thing. So I was thinking we each become buddies with people in our clans and then work from there. I've already made a few clan friends. And I can get information from there. Like, there's this one girl who could tell the future. That could be used to our advantage.
Quite right.
That sounds very useful, but if she is your clan, she could just be thinking she sees the future, Delia.
No, she predicted that we would be new to the thing. Elysium.
Interesting. Well, that would be
But
quite
she
useful.
also is of high status, so that's also useful.
That is very true. Well,
But yeah,
I-
that's an avenue we could go in at.
I will leave you to it for now. I would suggest gathering information this evening, and then we can come together next and form a plan of attack. Yes,
Okay.
Delia.
What is your plan? I'm doing quotation marks.
You're doing quotation marks? My client is not very helpful in this city, unfortunately.
But that's not an answer.
It's not.
Oh, you and your deities and your weird, vague riddle answers.
He walks over and like whispers in your ear, and I am going to write you what he whispers in your ear.
I love whispers. You see, I don't know if it's gonna be the answer, but you just gotta annoy them enough to where they tell you. And that's a Malkavian's job. Oh wait, are you typing? Okay, good. I was gonna say, are you typing in a roll 20? Because I never look at that. You're not.
Okay, and after that, he walks off.
I give him a thumbs up. Until next time.
After I finish chaining this guy up in one of the cells, I'm gonna go get a steak and feed it to Brutus.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, you're gonna stake him again? Poor guy.
No,
okay,
an actual
so-
cow steak.
Right.
I'm
So
gonna
you take a
to
steak.
get some blood bags.
Okay. So you go get your blood bags. You get a steak from Brutus, who's the goodest boy.
The bestest boy.
What is everybody else doing?
Wait.
Um,
I meant to tell Adrian before he left. Just about what we did today, and that someone might need to go double check to make sure that we covered it up nicely. Oh no, guys.
yes.
You just see it. She like just put it into the blood bag, and like she's like, oh, there's like blood spraying everywhere.
I meant to do this when I was hiding, but then we got in kind of a little kerfuffle, and there is a homeless man out there who did see me, but like I just kind of spooked him, and also the guy downstairs in the cell kind of spooked him. We didn't like breach the masquerade or anything, but like
Nobody's going to
You
believe
hit
I'm
off.
drunk. Are you worried about this being a problem?
yeah, just for a second, I was gonna run after him and maybe eat him, but I felt I kind of got caught up in trying to get this guy.
Very well. Call Stella.
I have some contacts too, but they mostly just get me my blood bags.
Just call Stella.
Okay, I give Stella a call, and I put it on speaker.
Hello?
Stella, we're going for a drive.
Again!
Very good, sir. I'll bring the car around.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
And so Sorcha kind of doesn't change out of her dress, But she does get some black leather gloves and her business bag, and she says, "I'll be back shortly.
Do you know what he looks like?
Come with me."
Do you guys want to come too?
No. Too many will attract more attention.
Okay. I'll try not to be as talkative the whole time though, because I don't want to take up the whole session.
Very good.
So she got her chores dress on, her bad, Gucci Armani dress.
Yeah, she's got some work to do.
I drew the Eight of Pentacles, which may indicate further education or study is needed to hone your skills.
Well,
Take that into heart, Delia.
that means that you guys, while we're gone, should go down and try and figure out information about this dude. See if maybe he has anything on him.
Also accurate. You should pursue both avenues.
All right. So Stella will pull out front.
Cool.
And I'll get into the back.
I'll sit next to you.
Okay. So where Dilworth Park is, she's not going to be able to stop and park.
That's fine.
So she'll let you out and she'll have to circle. While you are headed there, our other two lovely ladies are going to be going through the staked vampires' pockets.
Well, that's what I suggested. I don't know if they're actually going to do it.
That was more of a question.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's been a long time since I frisked a boy.
Frisk away.
So you find a wallet on there, but the ID is definitely not this guy. It has some cash in it. Set of car keys on him. Nothing that stands out. Probably like a small hand knife. Nothing that's super unusual.
Kindred, he's rather boring.
Delia thought that we should just go for something skinnier, I guess.
Yeah?
Do you think he's conscious? And I poke his head.
I think we got
So-
on stake.
So that's the thing, is that a staked vampire is technically conscious, but they can't make any actual action.
Unless they go into
The most-
torpor.
Well, technically, staking is a form of torpor.
Yeah, they are in torpor.
But you are
state.
conscious.
Do we want to talk to him or not?
Did Sorcha say we could?
Yeah. I grab
Alright.
the stake and pull it out.
And I grab his neck and shove him against the wall.
Okay, as soon as you pull out the stake, his eyes open wide, and he starts to say, who the and, gets immediately pushed against the wall by Lucia.
Now, we don't talk like that around here. We're polite, kindly. None of that vulgar terms.
He's immediately, trying to pull at the chains. You can see he's definitely pretty strong.
Don't bother. If you pull the chains out, I'll just take your arms off.
He stops for a second, and he looks at you, and his eyes narrow. Who are you people?
Now we're the dearest and dearest friends of yours, the ones you want to treat kindly so that you have a good time in this here place.
Why, I very much doubt that, ma'am.
Well, see, already you sounded like a gentleman.
Also
Kinda
seem to think
Snickers.
that you have more value alive. You should feel honored.
Oh, I'm honored. What do you want?
I think just now to know more about you.
Get to know you.
Oh,
Seem like a nice boy.
Now's
my
the
name's
chance-
Jake from State Farm.
Oh no. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Yeah, he's.
I love this guy.
And then I say, no, you're not, and I rip them off. You don't get khakis until you're good.
Only good boys get
Only good boys
khakis.
get
Only closers get khakis.
He looks at Lucy and he's like, "Oh, it's that kind of party."
Oh, we can make it whatever kind of party you want, baby.
At this point, anything is better than being stuck here. I
Well,
get
you're
bored
stuck
easy.
here anyway.
Think of this as handing over your resume.
Look, you definitely don't strike me as Camarilla. So, you gotta be one of us. So, just let me go.
How would you like me to strike you?
I don't know. Front hand, back hand. It's all the same to me.
Okay, I do both.
Okay. How hard are you hitting him?
Not enough to cause damage, just enough to sting.
Okay, he like kind of goes like this. And like spits out a little bit of blood.
I'm willing to accommodate.
He says, "Look, I don't mind the pain one way or another, but if you're one of us, this is kind of a big problem."
Who do you think us is?
Well, I mean, the Anarchs, right? You're definitely a gangrel.
Yes. Sorta.
Right. So, look, I know Coyote. Can you just give her a call? She'll vouch for me.
Oh. Coyote. Okay.
It's like they'd be a good friend for you.
I search for his phone.
What are you looking for?
You said to give Coyote a call. I assume you have a phone then.
No, we don't, of course I don't carry a phone on me. What do I look like, crazy?
A little bit.
Well, you're not totally wrong. But even an anarch like me isn't stupid enough to carry a cell phone. They track those things so quick now.
Who said it had to be a cell phone?
Well, I mean, picking up a payphone and carrying it around seemed like a bad idea.
How do we call this, Coyote?
I mean, just find a random payphone. Or maybe you got phones here, I don't know.
And what number should we use to contact Coyote?
I don't know. The fact that you don't know Coyote makes me pretty suspicious.
What's your name?
Oh, Jake from State Farm.
I hate that name.
Me too, but mothers, am I right? Alright, right, so we're gonna cut over to our two intrepid bum chasers over here.
Before that,
So
sorry, I was just looking something up. Before
no
that,
problem.
I want to say, what's your name? And I don't. I'm just gonna try to intimidate him.
Okay. So give me intimidate and charisma.
Charisma. Do I get any bonuses for the situation?
Yeah, give yourself a bonus die.
Nah. Nah. 2.
That did not work. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
So
I get a little crazy sometimes.
he kind of starts like subtly shaking and like backs up and like puts his hands as close to his body as he can. Like he looks like he's trying to like put his hands up to protect him. And what did you say when you intimidated him?
I just said, what's your name, and growled a bit as I moved closer. And eyes went eyes of the beast.
So you will need a rouse check for Eyes of the Beast, I believe.
Eyes of the beast is free.
Cool. Let's see.
Unfortunately, I think the intimidation part of it only works against mortals.
His name is Andrew Decker.
Oh, I like that name much better, Andrew.
And he kind of like spits it out like a curse and then like curls up away from you as much as he can.
I just pat his cheek. Okay.
So Stella drops you two off at the park.
thanks, Stella.
Just
She nods and starts driving away.
Yeah, just circle until we're ready for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Circle.
Do some donuts. Have some fun.
Circle will turn to her sister and say, "Lead the way."
All right, I lead the way. To the little tent.
Okay. So
Well,
she
not
will
the
take you
town.
through the little tent town, to where they started chasing after the vampire here. You can see in the bushes. There's definitely like a lot of dirt kicked up here, and where she shows you in the bushes, there was definitely a fight. Some blood around here still.
So first things first, we should always make sure that evidence is not left behind.
That's what we tried to do. I had Lucia go and dig around a little bit.
Not a very good job.
I wasn't there to watch.
Circle will just gesture for her sister to start cleaning it up now. Which way did the homeless man go?
I point.
I'll find him. Make sure this area is clean.
He was wearing blah 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 blah.
Got it.
Probably be something like a red skull cap, black hoodie, gray sweatpants. You know, very stereotypical. Delia, give me a wits awareness to see if you can find all of the various instances of evidence around here.
Two, 3.
Okay. So you start going about cleaning up the blood, trying to like rip out the bushes in a way so it doesn't look like there was a scuffle. Sorka, you start on the path here. how are you attempting to track this person? Are you just randomly going to walk around, or did you have anything that you wanted to do special?
I don't have anything special now. I am just looking for anyone that matches the description my sister gave.
Okay. So give me a wits awareness. Let's see.
I'm sorry. One more time, I was reading chat.
Oh, no problem. I said, please give me a wits awareness. Let's see what we can find.
New like. Thank you, Frost. You came up right as you said that. Wits awareness. Okay. And wits. Come on. Nope, that didn't put the attribute in. Okay. There we go. That will be 2 successes.
Right? So it's kind of difficult just going by description. There's a lot of people around here who look very similar. It's getting colder now, so you're getting a lot of people in sweats.
Mm-hmm. No one in particular that looks a little unnerved today.
It's hard to tell. Being so inhuman, it's difficult for you to empathize with these people.
Of course.
So you wouldn't know if someone looked unnerved if they did look unnerved, really.
How many of them are around?
I'd say at least 30 here that you can see out in the open.
That's way too many. Okay.
By the way, you are causing quite the stir because you're walking around in a very expensive dress, more than likely.
Of course, which is what I was hoping. All right, so I have nothing to go on then because there's a ton of people here that all look the same. Is there any way I can narrow this down?
I mean, if you want to start talking to people, if you want to start searching, like going intense physically.
I'll start asking around. Mostly just had anybody gone out of the camp area tonight, and did anybody notice anything strange, come back looking upset or worried? And
you can tell that because you're not part of this community, they don't really want to talk.
Oh no, they do, because I put on awe.
Well, there you go. That'll be helpful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so anybody in my presence finds my attention, or their attention inexplicably drawn to me. Those listening to me speak might suddenly agree on subjects once they held different viewpoints. While the power doesn't cause rapt infatuation, it is still strong enough to sway their minds of most mortals. So I can add presence when I make persuasion rolls and stuff, but it is just drawing people's attention.
Gotcha. Well, you already had people's attention, so when you turn it on, people are now you're drawing a crowd, right? Because now they're coming over to you.
Mm-hmm.
They're still very reluctant. You can tell that they're very careful. But they do say that a guy named Daniel left in a hurry earlier.
Do you know which way he went? It's very important that I speak to him. And to sweeten the deal, she is just going to take out a roll of money.
Oh well, that definitely gets their attention.
It's probably like 100 rolled up 20s. Not 100 20s, but 20s equaling $100. And she just says, "Has anybody seen where he went?"
They say The only places he really goes are he stays at his tent here, or he goes to Freedom Church.
Wonderful. And the one who gave that information is given $100.
Okay.
And she sets it in their hand in that kind of like clasping it so that even though everybody saw it, they're trying to make it seem like it's like don't show anyone how much it actually is. And she just says, "Thank you very much for your information. I will go look for him at Freedom Church."
It's actually a woman, and she looks down at her hand and looks up at you with a smile. She's like, "Thank you, ma'am."
Of course. And once they've gotten out of eyesight, she's just gonna having to have touched them, and she's gonna reach into her bag and take out some Purell. I'm gonna go back for my sister, see how she's doing.
Okay.
I'm cleaning up as best as I can.
So she's definitely like kicked a lot more dirt over the blood and tried to, you know, get rid of some of the branches of the bush that was crushed, trying to make it look like a little bit more natural. That maybe the bush was trimmed. If you want to do like a very in-depth look, you can give me a wits awareness, and we'll see.
Also would be like, I think I want to try and make it look more like a dog came by and like found something interesting and was trying to dig or something like that.
That did happen.
Yeah, but like more realistic, not like a superpower dog.
Yeah, Bruce just dug a hole in China.
Literally.
So did you want to do that roll, or are you just going to leave it up to her?
Already did. She already did.
Oh no, that's from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were telling her, but yeah, I will do one. It's awareness.
No, I already
Just
did
to
one.
check her work.
Yeah, 2 more successes.
Okay, so again, from what you can tell, everything looks good. You don't see any signs anymore.
Well done. I have a lead. Freedom Church is where he possibly could have gone.
Alrighty, are we gonna go over there?
Yes, please let Stella know to be near Freedom Church. I'm assuming it's in walking distance, if he was on foot.
It's a little bit of a hike, but you can definitely walk there.
I'm not walking if I don't have to. I figured it was if it's a hike, I'm riding. So I'll have Stella pick us up.
Like 14, 15 blocks, but, you know.
Stella can pick us up.
Okay, so she'll swing by again on her rounds, and she'll stop the car and open the door real quick.
Freedom Church.
Maybe we'll see Adrian though.
Maybe.
She programs it into the GPS, and off you go. So she will drop you off at Freedom Church, which is on Chestnut, and she's gonna go find a place to park. So she says, "Let me know when you need me to come back, and I'll get you."
Stay close, at least a block away.
Yes, ma'am.
Queen.
Yeah, and I'll walk in.
Okay. There's a few people here. They leave the doors open even at night. And there's like a few lights still on.
I walk in too, and I look around to see if I can see the dude.
Give me a wits awareness.
I have a plan. And I give Sorka a look like, I got this.
Alright.
Do I get any extra dice because I've seen him before?
Sure. Give yourself an extra dice.
3.
Okay. So you are able to pick him out from behind. At least it's definitely somebody that looks like him. Same red skull cap, same sweatshirt that he was wearing.
What's he? Is he like praying in the pews?
Yeah, he's knelt
Okay.
down.
I go up. I turn on Blush of Life, which I guess is a rouse check. Yes.
Yes.
I'll do the same.
Oh my god! I get hungrier again. That brings me to 2 because I sliced it down as much as I could.
I also get hungry.
So I go and I kneel down next to him, and I put my hands up like this, and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt."
Sorka will sit down on the opposite side of him. So
I figured you would. So the way it's going to work is as soon as Delia tries to sit down next to him, he's going to look up at somebody kind of moving in, and he goes and turns around to go the other way, and Sorka's there already, and now he doesn't know what to do.
Sorry, sir. I just wanted. This is going to sound very weird, but I followed you, from the park just because I scared you and I didn't mean to. I was actually trying to scare my friend that was behind you. And is he making eye contact with me?
Yeah, because you're the one. He would have turned to Sorka, and then if she didn't say anything to him, and you started talking, he would have turned around and looked at you again.
Okay.
What Sorka does when she actually sits down is she's reached into her purse and she has very casually pulled out a pistol, and it is aimed at his side so that he understands that he is not going anywhere.
Okay.
I
feel like that's going to invalidate a bit what Delia's doing.
Oh, yeah, no, this man was not surviving the night. That's why Sorka got up to. But whether she is able to lure him into a false sense of security or not will make that easier.
Well, I do compel again, and unsuspecting mortal do not need a contest.
I would say he's very suspecting.
He's suspecting now that I'm pointing a gun at him.
Aww. Suspecting. Okay, it's charisma. What?
Go back to it.
No, I have it too. Charisma, dominate versus intelligence and resolve. I mean, he's homeless. He can't be that intelligent.
Wow. That's the Sabat speaking, not Kay.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, especially on the path that you guys are on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll that. There we go. We got 2 successes. And I continue by saying, if you, in order to make up for it, I have some food for you if you want to follow me.
So he also gets 2 successes.
Oh.
So, do you remember the way we played this before? I remember this came up before on the old Chronicle Rin. And Ark told us how to resolve I think attacker wins, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
That's how it is in D&D, isn't it?
No, defender wins in D&D.
What? Oh.
Hold on. Let's find out. Yeah, 5th edition, ties. Tie on contested discipline rolls.
I mean, could I have
Page
added
123. Oh, sorry. last bullet point on top right. The initiator of the contest wins on ties.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you tell him to do?
I say in order to make up for scaring him, I brought some food if he wants to follow me.
Okay. So you say follow and get up, and he gets up and follows you out.
I wink at Sorka.
Sorka's right behind them.
Yeah, I wink at you.
She's tucked the pistol back into her purse and follows behind him.
Okay. So you guys will walk out. I assume that you're looking for Stella to come pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everyone gets in the car and you drive off.
Yeah, and I make a note for her to get the car cleaned after.
Okay. So next steps, are you just going to bring him back to the hideout, or are you planning on taking him somewhere different?
He's going somewhere different.
Okay.
Can I take his blood
I'm sorry.
while we're at it? Can I,
yeah.
bag up some of his blood while we're at it?
Sure. I mean, you're going to get it everywhere, but you can.
Not
I
in,
thought
not
that-
in, not
Sorka's going to be
in, not
very
in my
upset.
car. No.
Clean up the car.
It's significantly harder to get blood out of the car than hobo stink.
She just takes like a maple syrup tap out of her pocket and just like sticks it in his neck, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll have her take us somewhere near the park, but in like an abandoned building or something near the park, so that people won't, when they find him, they'll be like, well, it's not like him to be 50 miles north of where he lives.
Yeah, I get you.
And preferably somewhere on the way to the church, like in between the church and the camp, so that it looks like he might have gotten mugged or something.
Okay.
Or leave. We could make it look like some like gang cover up, like he got involved in something that he shouldn't have, and he was killed. And then we can like write in blood or something, like we're watching or something like that.
So as you pull up to one of these stoplights, he's actually going to try to open the door and get out.
Can I punch him? Fuck! Actually, I'm not that strong. But...
So he gets 2 successes. So if you guys want to try to stop him, you're going to have to grab him.
Just shoot him.
Yeah, that'll be what, Brawl?
Yes, if you want to grab him, it would be Strength Brawl.
Okay. Yeah, he's not leaving. That is
Okay,
also 2
so
successes.
He initiated the test.
Yeah, so I'm gonna willpower so I can reroll 2.
Okay.
Oh my god, roll 20's lagging up. That makes it 3.
Okay. So you do manage to like cling on to him as he's like pulling the door open and like pushing it and diving over Delia's lap. You like kind of grab him by the pants and pull him back in.
I'll just pull him and sit him back down between us, and I say, "We said we were taking you somewhere nice. It's rude to act this way."
He doesn't say anything. He's kind of like shaking.
Sit down and shut up. You'll live much longer that way.
Doors.
Okay. So when you get to this place where you're going to take him, what's the next step of the plan here?
Going to take him into the building. Tell Delia
Okay.
to take a drive. And whether, or not Delia, Stella. Stella to take a drive. Whether Delia wants to follow or not is up to her, but It's very
I
much.
want to follow.
It's very much this man is going to die.
As soon as he gets out of the car, he starts yelling, "Help! Someone help me!"
I'm putting. No, okay, I'm doing this again. Oh wait, never mind. He's suspecting. I can still do it though. I'll do it. I don't care too much about rouse checks. If I get hungry, I get hungry.
I'm gonna intimidate him to shut up. And how I'm going to do that is she is going to say, "I told you to be quiet," and I'm going to cast Shadow Cloak. And what that means is just the shadows around me get bigger and scarier, and his shadow also gets scary, and it gives me a +2 dice for intimidation. It's a free cost too, so I don't have to rouse. Also, I got to make sure I don't roll something specifically, or I take taint to my humanity, which I don't care about because we're Savat. Oh, that's the thing I was looking out for. I didn't want that. 2 successes. Dang, really?
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna willpower again.
Okay.
So 5 die. No, I can only willpower how many?
Willpower, you can only roll 3 or more dice.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, hon.
Per willpower. I remember rule stuff.
Hee.
Rule stuff
so-
is good.
I'm getting compel ready too.
Okay, so that's 3, and I'm the initiator, so
You
sit
sure
down and
are.
sit down and shut up.
So he yells one last time, but this time in fear, and like falls down on his ass and like puts his hands above his head.
You
I
know,
take off my jacket and kind of put it around his lips.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Try and muffle it like a gag.
Okay. People are definitely like looking at you guys
If
kind
she
of funny.
allows me.
Yeah, I wanted us to get dropped off somewhere where there weren't people because I didn't want to.
So no people at all.
Yeah,
that's
this is
kind of
Well, that's the whole point of taking him somewhere to kill him. Is I didn't want it to be
right. But the problem is, if you're going to take him somewhere between the church and the camp, there's not really like
There's no
a
abandoned
place
buildings.
where there's just no people. Yeah, I mean, like there are places where there are abandoned buildings, but like on that block there are other people there. You know, there's not just an entire block of abandoned buildings. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's all right. So, how many people are watching him scream then? Because I didn't want to be doing this in front of people.
I don't know, probably like 2 or 3, but they're probably like rolling the other way pretty quickly.
Fine. Let's drag.
Like as soon as they hear him scream, they kind of like get out of dodge.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
in Philly, especially with
Like
like.
they don't have a ton of time because they're probably going to call the police, but they're not. They're certainly not like, "Hey, stop that, you people!"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, then this is going to be much quicker than I wanted. Do we drag him inside?
Okay.
And inside, we're going to go, at least a little ways in so that it muffles some of the sound. And I don't know, he's just a homeless guy, so there's no real point to putting any ceremony to this. I just put him down onto his knees and I say, this could have been easy if you had minded your own business, if you hadn't seen what you saw, if you hadn't tried to run, if you hadn't made noise, you could have enjoyed what was left of your miserable life. And then I'm just going to put one into the back of his head.
All right.
With.
Give me a roll.
Oh, never mind. Oh, wait.
Do I get any bonuses for being pressed right up against his noggin?
Yeah, you can give yourself an extra dice. Not that it's gonna matter. He rolled like shit anyway.
Listen, my dice can surprise you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
2 successes.
Hey yo.
Okay. So yeah, that is more than enough to drop this poor guy.
With that, I turn to my sister and I say, well, you can still drain a little bit.
I have like my because I carry like a little satchel with me at all times with my sketchbook and some art supplies. I have a paintbrush and some paint out, and I'm like getting ready to like paint something on a wall to like be some
We don't
type
have
of warning.
that much time.
Should I do it quickly though? I can do a little symbol. I can do the symbol, and then I name some random gang in like Philly.
I love it. She's like, she wants to draw this like grand picture, like ever the Toreador. She's like, but I want to do a mural, and you're like, we have to leave, but the mural.
No, I don't want to draw a mural. I want to do a gang symbol.
I know.
To be like, yo, this is gang activity.
There's
dude.
no gangs in Philly that draw their symbol on walls in blood.
Just write the devil made me do it, and we can continue.
Okay, that's the shit I like. And then I write the devil made me do it.
Okay.
And then I don't drain blood or anything. I have enough.
All
I
right.
was just gonna do it for fun, but
Okay. So you hop back in the car and drive off.
What we what actually we do is we go out a back door and we tell Stella to meet us 3 blocks from here.
Okay. So she will swing by and pick you guys up.
Yep.
You will start hearing sirens in the area as you pull off.
All right. I'm gonna stealth to remain inconspicuous.
Mm-hmm.
I can join you.
Cloak of or Shadow Cloak is still it's a +2.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna join them,
You
but I can just do.
You can stealth.
I can just do unseen passage.
That's true.
It's another route.
No, I mean you can both certainly make it to the car with the unseen passage and with the cloak. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know that, like, by the time, because you guys didn't take too much time to do this, by the time the police arrive, you'll basically be pulling off in the car.
Yeah, I just didn't want any other people to see us leaving.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, finally made one.
So 2 successes on my stealth.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, nope, that is right. Okay.
All right. So that brings us back to
Unseen
our.
passage, except to Sorka, because you already know I'm there.
So that will bring us back to our other 2 players, and Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm.
So I say, like I feel like at this point, like I've like pulled up a chair and I'm like crouched on it, like not sitting in it, just crouched on it and like staring at him, and I'm like, so I'm new to this. I find myself stronger, hungrier, and angrier. What can you tell me about this place, this city?
Well, it's a city like any other.
He's West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah, on a playground.
I mean, about you and yours in the city. I'm new to the area.
I mean, the Anarchs? I mean, like, we carved out our own little piece of the city, and that's, like, our place. We have, I don't know, small territory, but it's something. The prince knows that we have enough power to start trouble, so he gave us a little bit of territory to our own, and that keeps us quiet for now.
And they don't bother you.
The general, they bother us, we bother them. It's not open war, it's Cold War.
Oh.
Who are you?
And what did you say the other person was? The I don't remember. It was
Coyote.
Coyote. Yes, thank you. And so Coyote leads you then, and like I lean forward, like looking interested.
I mean, we're anarchs. No one really leads us. This isn't an anarch city, so we don't really have a baron. But Coyote's well respected, and all the anarchs here know her.
So
That's kind of the thing about anarchs is we rule ourselves, and we want to.
So you have pack then.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Can you tell me about them? What do I do if I'm interested in learning more?
I mean, mostly the same as everybody. We go drinking, have fun, generally feed together.
I like all those things.
I mean, if you let me go, we can go hang out, go drinking.
Oh. That sounds nice. I'm getting in a lot of trouble. But the other two,
Well, that's better than not liking me, I suppose.
and I think you're very valuable. I had doubts. Sorry for that.
He's like, that's okay, I guess. His eyes are kind of like, what's your name?
My name,
Brutus. Kidding.
I'm mostly called Lucia now. You can call me Lucia.
Okay, Lucia. He looks behind her. What about you?
Name is Tanya.
Lucia and Tanya.
And apparently this is your card.
Sounds about right.
Card of new beginnings, opportunity, and potential. You're at the beginning of a new journey. About to take your first step into the unknown. Are you willing to take that step?
Well, I don't see that I have much of a choice, so yes. I find that pirating is the life for me and would be delighted to kill your friend the maggot.
I like him.
I have a very strong self-preservation.
Even though you sell insurance, right?
That's more of a side job.
Yeah. Just like these are a side job of mine.
I see. Those things actually work.
Oh, yes.
They have so far.
Because you are indeed a fool and on a path that you did not know you were going to take.
You're not wrong there.
Mayhap if you continue on a path that we shall guide you to, if you're willing. I'll do a whole fortune for you.
That'd be interesting. We don't have many of your kind around us. Anarchs are generally more like Lucia. We get a lot of gaggle and brouhaha. We never get the interesting powers. We just punch real hard.
It's true.
That's boring.
Aw. You're a bit scratched up. Do you want something to eat to help you feel a little better?
Sure, that would be lovely.
Brutus. Guard. And I'll go, I will retrieve a blood bag
Yeah.
and bring it to him.
When you say Brutus Guard, he like shuffles back a little bit. That dog is like the scariest person in this party. That dog's a beast. He'll take the blood bag when you come back, and he'll say thank you.
You're welcome.
So he'll start healing his superficial wounds.
I know. I didn't think I'd like him.
Can we keep him? Well, we'll discuss with the others, yeah?
Our alpha seems to think that we'll be keeping him.
I
We
do.
have a friend.
So about that time, Delia and Sorka will be able to come back into the warehouse
Yes.
after their lovely excursion.
I come back and grab a few of my blood bags and just go down, drink until I am not too hungry anymore. As least hungry as I can be. And then I look around and I see that no one's up there, and I'm like, I guess they're talking to the dude.
We should go see what it is they're doing then.
Alright. And then I stroll on down to where everyone else is.
So you'll see them down there. They're all talking. He's got like a half-empty blood bag in his hand.
So what?
I didn't realize we were in the business of feeding our captives.
Dealer will like glare at
I
them.
did take a lot of blood from him.
Those are mine.
In
Sorry.
such a nice conversation, we decided to make it into a little party. And you serve guests refreshments at parties.
So what have you found out?
His name is Jake from State Farm, but his real name is Andrew Decker. He's an
Well, I'm not going to call him the first one. Andrew Decker.
He's part of the Anarchs in the city. I think their alpha is someone named Coyote.
Delia is like glaring at this dude.
He's like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was yours. I can get you some more.
Shut up.
Am I in trouble for
You want some? There's still some left.
I said shut up.
Trouble? No. You're not in trouble. I just don't think wasting our resources on our prisoner Especially one that's a failed Camarilla. It's deserving of hard-earned vitae.
Failed Camarilla. As if I'd be with those pussies.
No, you're with the Anarchs, which is why you're a failed Camarilla.
No, I'm with the Anarchs because the Camarilla is a failed Camarilla.
Adelia will walk up and, like, kick him against the wall. And have,
Okay.
like, a foot on, like, his, neck.
So give me a strength brawl. And give yourself a +1 because he's chained.
Okay. 0 rolled. What?
Well,
That did not come out correctly.
that's not
That
right.
did not. I should have 2. Here, I'll just do this.
It subtracted your rolls.
It did. Weird.
Why? I'll try it again.
You rolled a 0 plus your strength and then -1.
And then minus +1.
That's very odd.
Why? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Just 2 dice. Kick.
Hey, there you
It's
go.
a success.
Okay. So you kick him up against the wall, and what else were you doing? You were holding your foot to his throat or something?
Yeah, and I like lean in close, and I say, listen here, you piece of shit. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You are here because of me and that person. And that person might like you, but I don't. Okay?
He chokes out like, kinky, I dig it.
I push a little and I'm like glaring. And I go,
By the way, what's your strength so that I can take it off of
it's
this?
1.
Okay.
It's mostly just an intimidation thing, really.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But and then she's like, you're only here because the higher up person that tells us what to do says that you could be useful.
He doesn't tell me what to do. You guys tell me what to do.
Tells, yes,
Delia.
but we listen to him. Yes,
Deal.
what? I'm
Enough.
trying to talk to this guy. I don't like him. I need him to know his place.
Believe
I'll
he
walk
knows
up.
his place as he's chained up, my darling.
I'll walk up beside my sister, but telling him information he doesn't need to know is not helpful.
I'm gonna die anyways.
She'll turn and look at Andrew Decker and she says, "Is that true, Mr. Decker? Are you going to receive final death?"
I don't know. Doesn't sound like a great plan to me. I like the plan they gave me before.
And Mr. Decker,
Start along a new path and all that.
Mr. Decker, given your disdain for the Camarilla, have you surmised with the context clues as to who we might be?
Well, if you're not with us and you're not with them, that leaves one other option.
Bingo. Which means that your options have become significantly slim.
Says I'm aware.
Good. Now, for the time being, you're going to be a good boy. And you're going to stay here with us for the time being. And we'll make use of you until you are deserving of final death. Hopefully, that will not be for a long time.
when I hear he's gonna be a good boy, I throw the khakis back towards him.
Now, Mr. Decker, is there anybody immediately that is going to miss you?
I mean, the Anarchs will probably send somebody looking.
Specify. Do you have friends that will notice that you are gone?
Of course I have friends. If the Anarchs see someone go missing from the Anarchs, they'll go looking, of course.
So who should we be aware of once noses come sniffing?
I mean, there's a lot of people to potentially be aware of.
You don't.
I don't know, Seamus, Coyote.
You don't have anyone that is actually worried about your disappearance? Not just people
I keep to myself mostly.
Good.
That's what being an Anarch is all about.
That's what she needed to know. And so she smiles and says, it'll be some time before they notice he's missing then.
Now, and I hate that I have to say it, view us as a possible ally.
He kind of gives like a side smile to that.
But don't get me wrong, I don't like you.
Baka.
You don't need to like me. Hell, most people I know don't like me.
That's why you're an anarch.
Indeed. I like Lucia.
I like him.
I like him too.
I hate his fucking guts.
Darling, I just reprimanded this boy for using such language. I expected better from you.
I hate his fudging guts.
Miss Tanya is the Captain America of the group. Miss Tanya just say language. I love it. I love it.
And either he or one of you guys owes me a blood bag.
I get
Well,
it too.
once I'm on better terms, I will make sure that I get you another blood bag.
Are we done with him for now?
I am, and I leave.
Lucia?
I guess so, yes.
Miss Tanya? Are you finished with him?
For now.
Place him back in torpor.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So I take the steak and I go back up and I say, sorry. We'll talk again soon.
It's okay.
Well, darling.
In the future, if you're going to have him unstaked and fed, it would be in your best interest to remove his limbs.
I did think about that, yes. Sorry. I thought he might need more blood again if I'm to eat again.
He is, but the less blood he has, the less dangerous he is. You're giving him the ability to escape by feeding him.
Alright.
But we're also keeping him from going into a frenzy if he gets too hungry.
Hence the removal of his limbs. If he is suspended from a meat hook, he cannot frenzy at you.
He can, it just won't go anywhere.
Exactly. he can frenzy in a circle, but not in any direction towards you. Remember that these people are not our friends. They are tools to be wielded. Tools to be discarded when they are broken.
Such a charming pet, though.
Of course he is. which is why he was taking advantage of your kindness.
We're just playing good cop, good cop.
My dear sister was an excellent bad cop.
Sorry, boss.
Don't apologize. Just remember and take the lesson to heart.
At this moment, you just hear from upstairs, since Miss Tanya is not up there, but I mean, you can still hear it, just very muffled. And then, like, a few chairs get fallen over and thrown.
I feel as though we should deal with that.
I'll make sure our prisoner is secured and tightly bound. Make sure the stakes nice and embedded into the heart. And I'll walk. I'll like hurry to catch up with Sorka as we're leaving, and then just in a quieter voice. What do we think of the priest?
Well, I know what I think of him, but then our blood bond kicks in, and I go, he's wonderful. He is the benefactor. He is the one who is making the play calls. He will direct us, and we are the sword.
The sword of Caine.
Fine.
What answer were you hoping for?
I don't know.
Well, be careful with those thoughts.
I like you and more than them.
Of course. The La Sombra were created to rule.
So La Sombra of you.
And I dare any Ventru to say otherwise.
So good.
But at that, I'm like, I thought you didn't believe in clans.
Didn't believe in what?
Clans.
I am La Sombra first, and everything else second. My nature demands that I rule, that I am superior. For now, we bend the knee. And that's probably greatly strained to say, because I have bond junkies, so she is just a little bit more, as much as she hates it.
Yeah, keep in mind, everybody is 2 steps bound to the priest, so...
Yep. So we really cannot speak ill of him. Reese, there was one final thing, but I don't need to work on it just yet. My retainer, I put 2 dots to make Stella a ghoul, but it's probably too soon to start doing that. But I just wanted to convey that she's at least a 1 dot retainer, which is just a regular person who hasn't taken any blood yet. But I'm going to start feeding her, just not tonight.
No problem. We can definitely work on that over the next week and get her a sheet. Did you guys want to play out the next half an hour trying to decide what you want to do with the shipment? Or did you guys have
Whenever they go upstairs, the couches and chairs and stuff are knocked over. There's probably a couch over like against a wall, and then a chair on top of it, and then standing on top of it is me, and I am currently angrily painting my mural on the wall.
And I see this and I go, you started without me? And I jump up too.
I push you away. Don't touch my art.
Did you cut a piece of your ear off? You know?
Are you having another one of your episodes?
No, I just don't like this guy, and it's annoying that you guys used my freaking blood bag to make him stronger. I wanted him to starve.
I need to
Actually,
feed from him.
I wanted him to die.
I need to feed from him.
She does need to feed from him. And when he has served his use, you get to diablerize him. That was the agreement.
But he's acting all cocky and shit.
I know,
don't like
it's so
that.
great.
It's annoying.
One is not cocky when they have no legs to stand on.
But he was. He was talking to us like we were on equal terms. That's
Which
not how I want to be
is why I
talked to.
reminded them to remove his legs next time.
They better do it. And I look at the two of them.
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
They'll
Sorry
grow
for
back,
using your
don't.
blood bag.
They'll grow back, don't worry. They'll just be little baby nubs for quite a long time.
I saw that movie.
It's like Deadpool with the little hand.
Yeah. And then she just goes back to painting her mural. Doesn't really want to talk to anyone.
Tanya, I think Ellie
Needs to be lost in her art.
So,
What did you say?
I said, Tanya, I think Delia's angry at me.
I'm angry at both of you.
I'm just angry.
I'm not mad,
And-
I'm just
yeah,
disappointed.
him.
Oh,
No, I'm mad. Maybe I should drain some of his blood. That'll get my blood bag back.
That would get you your blood bag back.
That would counter my...
You just drag it, so you just take it and drain it back into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Taking it back.
If you're going to let him starve, then do I get to feed from you?
I'll think about it.
Is that what this is about? You just need to feed on someone, Kindred?
Yes. Caine don't do it for me.
Does that mean you'll get bonded to me if you drink from me enough?
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
I don't need you spreading your Malkavian to the Grangrel.
That doesn't mean anything to me. And could you, like, not use those terms when we're not in the Camarilla? Don't want any association with that.
It's okay, you can call me dog.
Up, dog.
What's up, dog?
Oh.
Oh. Fine. We won't use the labels.
Like I said, that's what makes them weak. That's not what we are.
No.
Well, not what you and I are.
None of us are weak. We are all sharing the same blood now.
Yeah, I guess. I guess in a good cop, bad cop scenario, the good cop isn't weaker than the bad cop. I'm sorry for calling you guys weak.
Oh, it's alright. I know, I'm very strong.
Thank you for that. Now I won't have to kill you in the night.
You won't be able to.
Are we all?
It is night, by the way. I'll be awake during the night.
Are we all a happy family again?
I still want my blood bag back. But
Why don't-
mostly.
Why don't we go hunting again sometime?
Mm,
Next time we'll get someone for you to train.
Next time.
someone I can kill too.
Do you just need someone to drain tonight?
Me?
Anyone?
I was
I've
gonna
already
say,
done for tonight.
no. I'm good for now.
All right. Then we should discuss what we plan to do with the shipments.
I'm still confused about that.
It would seem that there is precious artifacts being delivered from Egypt. What was suggested was that we orchestrate an attack on the shipment. Adrian wanted us to play double agents and seem like we were there to intervene and ingratiate ourselves further with the ivory tower. That
Wouldn't
does
that-
mean we need to have more with us.
Hey, it's me. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Wouldn't that be not going against his suggestion? I'm just would that be too big too quickly though?
If we are... Wait, the... Prince is getting a shipment from Egypt. And we're going to capture it?
And an attack to figure out what is in the shipment.
How does that ingratiate us to...
If we keep the shipment from being stolen,
Oh, someone's stealing it.
we are
I got an
orchestrating.
idea.
Yes.
We could use this information as leverage with those fudging anarchs. They could go and attack it, and we could protect it.
I was thinking something a little more simplistic.
Um,
Fighting our way against a fellow kindred is much more dangerous. Mortal gangsters and thieves, however. Same
I know
idea,
some of those.
different patsies. We're not at a strength yet to challenge even anarchs.
Yeah. Well, we know some of those.
So, we're attacking it to steal it and defending it from our attack.
We are having someone else attack it,
Ah.
and then we are stopping the attack. The attack that we orchestrated. It's a double cross.
I see.
So what we need to do is find a gang or a group of thieves that would be willing to do this task, and they will be unaware that we are there to stop them.
Delia, you know gangs, right?
Anonymous tip. Me?
Yeah, you know gangs, right?
Yeah, we both do. Our families were kind of involved with stuff.
What we do, yes.
It's not really what I do. She's more in the wheelhouse. But I know them.
How do
We
we
could do, like,
inform them?
An anonymous tip. Maybe. Or we can get someone. I could tell someone. Well, no, actually, I can only do very short commands. So never mind.
Is anything in these Egyptian boxes valuable to us?
Nope, just that we're protecting it is valuable. But it might be valuable for some gangs if they are transporting artifacts to go in a museum from Egypt. Feeling that.
Assuming that they're all just objects.
Well, that's what we'll tell them. But we won't let them get to it because we'll stop them.
I thought someone mentioned earlier that they might be a smokescreen for something else.
Whatever they're shipping, the artifacts is a cover for something else.
Which is why the mortals who will be actually attacking the mortals are a cover for us, and their cover is the artifacts. So cover and cover will be fighting each other, while the pages of the book will just be sitting and watching.
Just tell me who to tear apart.
Yes. No need to complicate it.
It was giving me a headache anyway.
Just know that we are going to have plenty to eat once this heist fails on their part.
Miss Tanya,
What?
what do your cards say about the plan?
Oh, let me find out. Now, is this a solid plan or is it a plan that's still in motion?
It's the only one we have right now. So both?
That's fair.
All right. Is this a good plan? Should we stick with this plan?
The only solid thing that can be in motion at the same time is super condensed matter.
Oh, no, you're talking about things on my can. Let's see what we got. Oh, really? Let's see what you are. We got our friend the devil.
Oh, no.
Is he here to help us?
It appears, let me see here. It appears when you've been tricked into thinking you have no control over yourself or negative forces. But you know that you do have control. You're only doing yourself a disservice when you cave into your lower needs and desires.
Like so making friends?
So you have to be using your brain, not your innards, if you will.
I don't like that card.
Is that your cat?
That's my dog.
Oh, that's your dog. Okay, I just kept seeing the cat head, like every time the sound was made, and I was like, it's talking to you. Okay.
No, my dog is in the background whining because I'm not paying attention to him.
Oh, poor doggo.
I didn't realize he was in here when we started. He woke up like halfway through, and I was like, "Oh, the dog's in here."
Like, oh, hi.
I love him.
Okay. So, especially with that bit of advice, I'm going to have some calls made. There was a creative workaround that I had seen as well, and tell me if you think it's viable, Reese. In other chronicles, La Sombra have largely gotten around the technology problem by using very old technology. So, a landline would be less breaky than a smartphone because it's very rudimentary in mechanical parts.
Yeah, so the way I would play it is probably give you like the -1 instead of the -2.
I'll take it.
Because it's more analog than like a modern cell phone.
So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna send Sir Wines a lot out.
okay, we should take this time to discuss what we want to do then.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
something that I wanted to
Goofy
look
stuff.
into. No, I'll just talk to you guys as we'll just discuss in character. Something I wanted to look into would be getting some of those. It doesn't have to be now, because obviously we're not gonna be fighting vampires yet. But
yourself.
huh?
You technically did already fight one.
Well, enough to where we need this.
Mhm.
Some of those pals that kill vampires.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Well, any of them. That would be fun to get.
Why do we
So
need
much-
pals when I can just take their arms off?
We all can't utilize you to take arms off.
Yeah, I know how to shoot people. I don't know how to rip people apart.
Fair point.
It is something to look into. For now, I have some calls to make. I'll see who we
Do
can
you want me
get.
to come with you in case the phone breaks?
That would be wonderful. We're going to make some calls. I feel like it seems like I'm not including the two of you, Miss Tanya and Lucia. If you would like to come and help, you are welcome to. But this is a family business, and I just don't want it to seem like I'm giving you the cold shoulder whenever I go off to attend to business.
That's okay. Your business isn't really my stuff. I just break things. You tell me when I get ready to break things.
Very well.
I'll go keep an eye on our guest. I'll shore everything up in a garden manner.
So I'm going to make some calls then.
Okay.
I do have influence with 2 dots, so people want to do me favors. So
Mhm.
I'm going to just be basically grapevining. So it's like I'm calling one person to call another person to call another person, and I'm basically just leapfrogging this thread of, hey, such and such needs a person to do this, and it's gonna telephone down the ladder to the point where it removes the O'Doyle's name from who's doing the hiring. But whoever our middleman is going to hire some locals to come and take care of this. And Kay, you were raising your hand.
Oh, well, I didn't know if it would do anything, but I also have contacts and 2 dots. Well, 3 dots in contacts and 2 dots in respect.
Ooh.
You
But
got
I think
this
respect is more with the Camarilla, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just looking to hire street mooks. So these are
Yes, but I
expendable
have-
people.
I have some contacts too, so we can they can get stuff.
I'm
for
gonna
the
utilize.
people
I'm gonna
affiliated.
utilize her network then, for sure.
Okay.
Pool our resources. Money's no option because I have resources 3.
Yep.
So, just going to spread the word that we know that this shipment is coming in and where and all of that, or do we still need to get that information?
He didn't exactly give you that information.
Okay. So then I'm going to start the rumor mill that there is something coming. And so whoever my middleman is going to start feeding the information. And when he finds a group of people that can pull the job, we can get him that information and set it up.
Okay.
They also might have some valuable art that we could use as a front as well as to why we want it.
I'm hoping so. Because, if these guys, at least some of them, manage to get away, what if we hire 2 groups? we have one group get murdered by the other group and then come in and steal the stuff afterwards. No, that's too much.
No.
We'll
As
double
much as I
cross
would
the
like
double
to.
cross.
Yeah.
That's a quadruple cross.
Once the Camarilla has seen that their actual package is secured, another group will swoop in and steal all the art that they didn't care
And then
about
we'll
in the
fake
first
our
place.
death.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll fake our final deaths.
I do think we need to. We can also. Eventually, I did like my idea about having the Anarchs attack and then us. Not for this specific one, but eventually.
Eventually, yes.
That'll be like we're using both sides.
Of course. If we have them
And
fighting,
that is a fun trope.
they're using their resources to kill each other instead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we just come in from the back door. Ow.
Alrighty, well, my business is done. I think I have everything I need for getting things
You will find somebody that can give you information on when the shipment is coming in 100%. Unless you just want them to leave someone down at the docks.
I could always see if I could figure out anything from my friend. Who can tell the future?
mhm.
Certainly possible.
Let's try that.
I'll give Poppy a phone call.
Poppy is a Camarilla.
Mhm.
Yeah. You might know information though.
You don't think that's dangerous?
No, I'll just say it's just some. I won't ask directly. I'll just be like, hey, do you wanna, I don't know, hang out? Do you know of any Camarilla parties coming up? Some Malkavian parties? Any important dates? That kind of stuff. Plant the seed there for us being allies, and then get information.
I have the
As we
suspicion
go.
you just want to see them again, but
I don't. I mean, they're nice. They're fun. They can tell the future. That's useful. But I honestly hate their guts.
it's not like you like them, Baka.
Basically, you're getting the references. That's
I
good.
have been watching a great deal of this anime.
Good. Yeah, I guess I can give Poppy a phone call.
Okay. So you give Poppy a phone call. She picks up and she's like, hello?
Hi!
Hello?
Julia.
Who is this?
It's Delia from,
Oh, we just met, right?
Yes! Hi. I just wanted to... I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to, but I just wanted to say hi and just see how you were doing.
Why wouldn't we be allowed to?
I don't know. Because you're like cool and stuff.
I mean, let's be honest, all Malkavians are cool.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just wanted to know if there are any like, I don't know, any fun activities coming up, whether it's just at Elysium or with our clan or anything like that.
I mean, I don't know about fun activities. They hold Elysium once a week.
Ooh. So, like, is it exactly a week every time?
Yes, it's every week at the same time.
Do you go every time?
Not every time, no. It's a little bit
Oh.
difficult for me to get there. I don't go every time, but I go when I can.
Will you be able to go next time?
If you want me to go next time.
Sure, I'll bring a canvas.
Okay,
We
great.
can do some art together.
Sounds like a date.
Oh, okay. That works. Bye.
Bye. And she'll hang up.
Yeah, I'll hang up. I'll be like, all right, looks like I'm going to Elysium next week.
Oh. How fascinating. You were the best infiltrator.
It's fun having contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was embraced into the camera, so
Yes, you
Makes-
are.
kind of a difference.
It helps keep the illusion.
Yeah. Even though my sire's a freaking asshole. I just realized I said frickin' trying to not curse and then said asshole.
Cracking me up. So funny.
That fucking a-hole.
Alright, well we can I guess you're gonna have to, can I borrow one of your outfits again?
Of course. If you're going to be at Elysium, you need to be looking your best.
I get to wear fancy shit. Shiz.
It's not so if like, I heard.
Just Tanya there's a little on the back of her
Too late,
head.
it already slipped, yeah. Alright.
Cool. I go back to the other.
I think since we're getting close to the end, I think the last thing that I want to do tonight is go find Lucia.
I'm probably like at like just above where our little dungeon is, and probably have like a rudimentary little sleeping place and cooking place. Hey, boss.
This is what you consider living arrangements?
It works. Do you want it to be fancier?
She just no, it suits you. I was thinking about what you were saying earlier, where you needed to feed on a fellow kindred.
Yes.
Since my sister cannot offer their blood to you, given their own hunger, you did good work tonight. You are in need of a reward.
Do we get to eat Jake from State Farm?
No, you do not get to eat Jake from State Farm. But I'll allow you to slake some of your hunger.
We're never going to have State Farm sponsor us.
Yeah, State Farm is never going. Or maybe this is exactly what we need to get them to sponsor us.
See, it all ties in.
What she is actually proposing is she is going to let Lucia feed a dot from her.
I like that.
I figured you would. I can't call for the car since it's out getting cleaned, so this is going to have to do.
I can make this place look a little better next time.
Next time. And she'll sit down and offer her neck.
I will sit down, lean in, and bite.
I'm only allowing one dot.
Alright.
Mhm.
So I'm not terribly hungry, so.
But I'm
I'll just take
hungry.
one dot.
So basically all that is I trade your dot for my own. So
Thank you.
Alrighty. And that's where we will end our session. So get ready for the next session, which will be Boarding Party!
woo. Just a reminder for everyone, I think we didn't actually mention it here for you guys, but Shay and I are on vacation next week, so there will be no shows going on from Saturday to Saturday until we get back. So the next time you'll see us is technically tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get to play 2 Annihilation. And then Shay runs a game. It's the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And then we have our mid-season finale of Mass over on Valdrian's channel. And then we're on vacation. So you still got a couple. Poor fucking Jimmy. Yeah, exactly. We still have a couple of shows throughout the week. But next week you won't see us because we're on vacation. Let's go ahead and give everyone a chance to say who you are, where you could potentially find them in other places. Reese, I'll go ahead and start with you since yours is usually short and sweet.
Hello everybody, I'm Reese Dragon. You can find me on Twitter at Reese Dragon. Right now I'm just basically here. So that's where you can find me every Tuesday, except next Tuesday. Not next Tuesday.
Alright. Cadence, where can we find you?
Can be found in the basement. Oh, wait.
Uh-huh.
I'm
You
on
haven't been to the
Twitter.
basement yet.
With Jake from State Farm.
Oh, yeah. I'm on Twitter at Magdalene Bloom. Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. And I'm keep getting southern. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for anyone really from the south. Yeah, it just is.
We're sorry that you're from the south too. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm technically from the south.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I technically, kinda, sorta.
I consider
Well,
Virginia
that's where
my
I
home.
was.
I consider Virginia my home state, so I am technically from the south.
I'm very deluded.
Mm-hmm.
I was conceived in the South. That's as far as I go.
There you go.
And I was told that many times as a child, so I don't even want to discuss it.
All right,
The most of my accent is just y'all.
y'all. I say y'all because it's fun to say.
I have a mixture. So my whole family's from the north, but I was the first one born in the south.
Those
So-
Yankee devils.
Hey, we are not the Yankees.
They are
We are proud Philadelphians.
Philadelphians. All right, Kay, where can we find you?
Hey, it's Kay, or should I say bye-bye? I was gonna say, I don't know, it's Guy. I don't know.
Bye bye. It's
Guy
Guy.
Fieri! Welcome to play.
That almost worked.
That almost worked.
But
I got a funny story to tell you for that afterwards.
you can find me on Twitter at that I can never remember. So I don't really go on there often though, so it doesn't really mean anything. And then you can also find me on Instagram. I do cosplay. It's KCL, KACIEL, dot the letter N, and then the letter V. That's my cosplay account. I am on a short little hiatus. Not short, it's kind of long until I graduate in the spring. Just meaning I'm not going to post as much. Only really when I'm at conventions. But other than that, I'm focusing on school. Other than that, I am here, and then on Tuesdays and then Saturdays, I am also here.
Yep, you're here quite a bit. All right, Shay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shay, or Shay the Fae on Twitter and Twitch. You can usually find me in those places. I am going to be getting myself back to a full schedule of streaming this coming month after returning from vacation, so stay tuned for that. I'll be looking to start up a Things from the Flood game. I'm going to start adding. I'm going to put up a poll to see what video games y'all want to see me play, and most importantly, the art, as I traditionally draw art on my stream. I currently only have one commission slot filled up, so anybody else who's looking to have a commission done, I can't promise it'll be done in the next week with vacation coming up, but we'll have that come up. So stay tuned for that. Give me a follow and send me a message if you want some art done.
All right, and I already said what we have going on for the rest of the week. So I am Renus of Party Wipe Games. You can find us here most days of the week doing variety tabletop RPGs. Next time you'll see us is tomorrow at the same time, where hopefully we will get to play some more Tomb of Annihilation, because we'll have all of the cast, Ark's health permitting. So we'll see you then. And let's see, we can rate somebody. Is Vancouver by Night still going? It looks like they are still going. So why don't we go over to another? Oh no, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That's not vampires.
That's not vampires.
Unless it's Curse of Strahd.
I don't think it is. No, they're playing something called Would Be Heroes, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I was looking for a vampire one, and what we got in the vampire tag? Oh, it's just us. Okay, well, I guess we'll just call it for tonight, because there really isn't much else. And throwing people watching Vampire to D&D kind of is disjointing. So have a great night, everyone. Thank you to our good friend Calcifer UK for all of the donations and subs and great stuff. They are fabulous and we love them. We'll cry inside and enjoy. Yes, good. That is